Welcome back. Stormin' rambles on. Let's talk a little wrestling today. Welcome back, or welcome to whoever's watching this video. I'm Stormin' Norman. I'm here to ramble about things that I like. And I like WWE, so I'm going to talk a little bit about John Cena's last opponent. John Cena's last match will take place December 13th in Washington, D.C. on Saturday night's main event. And currently ongoing is the Last Time Is Now tournament, where it's a tournament, and whoever wins is going to be John Cena's last opponent. I'm going to tell you who I think it should be, because this past Monday on Raw, I was kind of intrigued by it. The one title John Cena's never won was the Intercontinental title, and he won it Monday on Raw. He beat Dominic Mysterio and won the IC title to become a Grand Slam champ. If you're new to wrestling, Grand Slam champ means that you've won every title in the company, all the major ones anyway. So John Cena's been WWE champion, he's been World Heavyweight champion, been US champion, been Tag Team champion, all that, but he'd never been Intercontinental champion until Monday, and he won it from Dominic. So now he is a Grand Slam champion. He can go off into the sunset and retire, probably be inducted into the Hall of Fame next year. As a Grand Slam champion, the GOAT, he's done it all. He's, all that stuff, whether you like John Cena or not, it is what it is. He is that dude. So the whole time, someone posted this on, I don't know, I saw this in a group or something, that Sheamus, who's one of my favorite, I think he's incredibly underrated, but Sheamus had beat John Cena on December 13th, was it 2009, to win his first WWE Championship. And John Cena's last match is going to be on December 13th, 2025. So 16 years after Sheamus defeated Cena to win his world title, he could, on the same exact day, be the guy that beats John Cena to retire him. And I thought that would be pretty cool. But then, Monday, like I said, John Cena beat Dominic and won the Intercontinental Championship. And then that really got my wheels turning, because you know who else has never won the Intercontinental title? They've won, just like John Cena, they've won every other title. But that Intercontinental title is the one they need to become Grand Slam champion. You know who else that is? Sheamus. So now I'm thinking, I like to see Sheamus be the last opponent, but now that Cena has the IC title, he could drop it to Sheamus in his last match. So he became Grand Slam champion this past Monday, and then in December, say Sheamus wins the tournament. In the last match with John Cena puts the title on the line. Sheamus beats him and wins it, and he too becomes a Grand Slam champion. I think that's what they should do. Maybe it's a little bit predictable, but I don't care, because I like Sheamus. And I think for sure Sheamus is going to be in the Hall of Fame someday. But that's my prediction, that Sheamus is going to win this tournament, and I could be wrong. Now, if you'd asked me a couple months ago, I thought, when Brock Lesnar was showing up and beating Cena up after these matches, I was like, that's who should be his last opponent. Because you remember back years ago when Cena had that match with Brock Lesnar, was it WrestleMania or something like that, and Brock Lesnar beat him like a rag doll. Just made him look like a punk. And I'm like, they should let Cena face him as his last opponent so he can, get that payback for that match. But I mean, that would be fine too if they did that. That'd be all right with me. But seeing him take on Sheamus, which, by the way, they showed the segment backstage after he won that title. One of the people that was congratulating him was Sheamus. So I think, I'd like to see Cena and Lesnar and have Cena come out on top. But the tradition in wrestling is that when you're retiring, you go out on your back. That means if it's your last match, you're probably going to lose. You go out as the loser so that the person, you're putting that person over because they're going to be there after you. You basically give them a gift on your way out. You've done it all. You don't need to do anything else. So you give them the gift of giving them the rub and putting them over on your way out the door. It's not going to tarnish your reputation to lose your last match. So I think it was the Dudleys' last match in WWE. They lost to the Revival. And what was it? Flair's last match, he lost to Shawn Michaels. So it's a tradition. So set up the match. John Cena needed that IC title to become Grand Slam champion. He got it. Check that box off. Sheamus needs that title to become Grand Slam champion. We could check that box off on December 13th, exactly 16 years after Sheamus defeated Cena for his first world title. He could defeat Cena in Cena's last match for that one title that he's never been able to get. So that's kind of the match I want to see. That's kind of my prediction. Granted, there's several people in the tournament and some that we don't even know about yet that would probably be really cool to see go up against Cena in his last match. But obviously, we don't get to make those decisions. But I would like to see that. Sheamus versus Cena. Last match for the Intercontinental title. That would be fun. I would like to see Sheamus finally get to check that box and become Grand Slam champion. Anyhow, if you're a wrestling nerd like me, we're going to talk about wrestling again at some point. So go ahead and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble on here. I've been Stormin' Norman. I have rambled on. Catch you in the next one.